बनवारीलाल पुरोहित जी, डॉक्टर किरण बेदी जी, श्री वी नारायण स्वामी, श्री पवन राधाकृष्णन जी, Minister from Puducherry and Tamil Nadu, Dr. Karan Singh ji, ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to be here today on the occasion of the Golden Jubilee Week of Auroville. Sri Aurobindo's vision of India's spiritual leadership continues to inspire us even today. Indeed, Auroville is a manifestation of that vision. Over the last 5 decades, it has emerged as a hub of social, cultural, educational, economic, and spiritual innovation. Friends, it is important today to remember the vast extent of action and thought of Sri Aurobindo, a man of action, a philosopher, a poet. There were so many facets to his character, and each of them was dedicated to the good of the nation and humanity. In the words of Rabindranath Tagore, Rabindranath, O Aurobindo, bows to thee. O friend, my country's friend, O voice incarnate, free of India's soul. Friends, as the mother had observed, Auroville was to be a universal town. The purpose of Auroville is to realize human unity. The large gathering here today is a reflection of that idea. For ages, India has been a spiritual destination for the world. The great universities of Nalanda and Takshila hosted students from all over the world. Many of the world's great religions were born here. They motivate people from all walks of life to take to a spiritual path in their day-to-day dealings. Recently, the United Nations had declared June 21st as International Day of Yoga, recognizing a great Indian tradition. Auroville had brought together men and women, young and old, cutting across boundaries and identities. I understand that Auroville's charter was handwritten in French by the Divine Mother herself. According to the charter, the mother set 5 high principles for Auroville. The first high principle of Auroville is that it belongs to all humanity. This is reflection of our ancient credo of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one family. I am told that the inauguration ceremony of Auroville in 1968 was attended by delegates of 124 nations. I learned that today it has over 2,400 residents from 49 countries. This leads us to the second high principle of Auroville. Anyone who is willingly in service of the divine consciousness is entitled to live in Auroville. Maharishi Aurobindo's philosophy of consciousness integrates not just humans, but the entire universe. This matches with the ancient saying in the Ishavasya Upanishad, Ishavasyam idam sarvam. This has been translated by Mahatma Gandhi to mean everything down to the tiniest atom is divine. The third founding principle of Auroville is that it will emerge at the bridge between the past and the future. In one looks at where the world and India were in 1968, when Auroville was founded, the world was living in compartments and in a state of Cold War. The idea of Auroville saw the world getting integrated by trade, travel, and communication. Auroville was conceived with the vision of enveloping the whole of humanity in one small area. This world show that the future would seen in an integrated world. The fourth founding principle of Auroville is that it will connect the spiritual and material approaches of the contemporary world. As the world progresses materially through science and technology, it will increasingly long for and need spiritual orientation for social order and stability. At Auroville, the material and the spiritual coexistence in harmony. The fifth basic principle of Auroville is that it will be a place of unending learning and constant progress so that it never stagnates. The progress of humanity calls for continuous thinking and rethinking so that the human mind does not become frozen into one idea. The very fact that Auroville has brought together such huge diversity of people and ideas makes dialogue and debate natural. Indian society is fundamentally diverse. It has fostered dialogue and a philosophic tradition. Auroville showcases this ancient Indian tradition to the world by bringing together global diversity. India has always allowed mutual respect and coexistence of different religions and culture. India is home to the age-old tradition of Gurukul, where learning is not confined to classrooms, where life is a living laboratory. Auroville too has developed as a place of unending and lifelong education. In ancient times, our sages and rishis would perform yajna to begin great endeavors. Occasionally, those yajnas would shape the course of history. One such yajna for unity was performed here exactly 50 years ago. Men and women brought soils from all parts of the world. In the mixing of the soils began the journey of oneness. The world has received positive vibrations from Auroville in many forms over the years. Be it unending education, environment regeneration, renewable energy, organic agriculture, appropriate building technologies, water management, or waste management. Auroville has been a pioneer. You have done a lot to promote quality education in the country. On the occasion of 50 years of Auroville, I hope you can enhance your efforts in this direction. Serving young minds through education will be a big tribute to Sri Aurobindo and the mother. Many of you may not be aware, but I too have been a follower of your efforts on education. Sri Kiritbhai Joshi, an ardent disciple of Sri Aurobindo and the mother, was an eminent educationalist. He was also my education advisor when I was the Chief Minister of Gujarat. He is not amongst us today, but his contribution to the field of education in India is worth remembering. Friends, the Rigvedas states, Ano Bhadraha, Kratvo Yantu Vishwataha. Let noble thoughts come to us from all sides. May Auroville continues to come up with ideas to empower the ordinary citizens of this country. May people from far and wide bring with them new ideas. May Auroville become the center where these ideas are synthesized. May Auroville serve as a beacon to the world. May it be the guardian which calls for breaking down narrow walls of the mind. May it continue to invite everyone to celebrate the possibilities of humanity's oneness. May the spirit of Maharshi Aurobindo and the Divine Mother continue to guide Auroville to the eventual fulfillment of its lofty founding vision. Thank you very much.